Hey Cancer, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the first half of March. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. Only take the messages that resonate. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box to set up a personal Zoom call. And thank you so much, Cancer, for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, contributions. I appreciate the support. Let's take a look. This is for the first half of March for the sign of Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords. Let me see here. I feel like this is love. Like this is some kind of emotional attraction or somebody coming towards you. Now roles can be reversed here, but I feel as though somebody is really testing you here, Cancer, or you are testing. I think that they're testing you. This Queen of Wands could be a fire sign. I feel like this person may have had a little bit of we've all had our fair share of, if you want to call it relationship issues or hurt or deceit or having been cheated on or whatever that may be. And I feel like this person, you're showing up, you're trying to come forward with your emotions, with your love, with your feelings. This person is really just wanting to make sure that you're not going to pull a fast one on them. I think that this person's, they've learned, okay? So I give them a bit of credit because they've learned from the past. They've learned that, people are capable of being deceitful or dishonest or lying. However, I just hope that they're doing this in a way that's not really making it, accusing. So you could have somebody here that hopefully they're not accusing you of being somebody who's being dishonest or cheating or lying or whatever that is. But I feel like this person definitely is on their toes, or they're aware of kind of making you show or prove yourself that you're not going to do anything. Now, I do think this person has put the past behind them for the most part, but we all have memory, and we just, they're paying attention. They're paying attention to how you behave, what you say, what you do. They're making sure that you are to be trusted. This is somebody that's trying to earn your trust, make you earn their trust. Let's see. The Tower, okay. The Three of Swords, okay. Well, sometimes the Tower can try to work things out, but if they're not meant to work out, then it has to come to an end. So this person, again, they have had, I don't think this person would waste their time here, Cancer, if they don't trust you, or if you show any signs, if there's anything of deceit or dishonesty. I think this person has been hurt in the past. And so I feel like they may even think that, well, sooner or later, I'm going to get hurt, or someone's going to lie or do something here. There could be a little bit of a doom type of attitude or perspective on relationships. They may just have, that's the part of them that may not have healed. The part of them that hasn't healed is that all people operate the same, or that all relationships end up painful, or that, there's that possibility. And yes, there is that possibility, but it doesn't mean that that's always the outcome. I feel like they may kind of run or pull the plug, or they may kind of come to their own conclusion that, okay, like one little thing could end this. I just want to see, like, that's the energy I'm picking up here, this sudden ending here, this breakdown. At the same time, though, I think what you could be teaching them, or what they're trying to learn or trying to do, is that some things can be worked through. Some things can be repaired. Not everyone is perfect. Tell me about this Tower moment, or this Tower, I should say, because they've had that. It's almost like they're making you express everything or expose everything. They may be asking you about your past relationships, the things that have ended in your life. They want to know how that went down, positive or negative. Tell me about the Tower. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's interesting. It's either like, is this going to last? Is this, are you in this to give me everything, or are we going to end everything? It's like, once you get past this stage, or once you get past this part, I feel, Cancer, there is something that you rebuild much stronger, much better, more stability, a lot of abundance there with the Ten of Pentacles. I think that it's kind of like when somebody, let's say it is financially, if somebody's like, hey, I've lost it all in life, or life, had a Tower moment, and they realize the importance of long-term stability, or they rebuild all of their wealth or their abundance. There's a little bit of that sense here where the Tower kind of builds back up again. Like I said, sometimes the Tower isn't ending, but sometimes we try to build it and we try to fix or make something better again. We try to correct something. And I feel like if you are worth it to this person, vice versa, they really are ultimately looking for long-term stability. I think that there's fears or things that have happened in their past that are still lingering. There's still a bit of pain there. There's still a bit of hurt. Again, they're cautious. But they do want something here. They want something long-term. They may have realized that from the past relationship that has hurt them with the Three of Swords, that they really want a long-term commitment. This is what they yearn for. It could have taken that painful ending or an ending of a past relationship to make them realize, like, so that's why they're checking in with you to see if you're actually committal or not, especially with the Knight of Cups. Sometimes that could be coming in with a strong feeling of emotion and love, but is it committal? I think this person knows, or they do have a lot to offer. I think that they genuinely want to help. The Devil with the Queen of Pentacles. There could be some coping mechanisms here. This person, somebody here could be working a lot or dealing with their struggles via work, keeping busy. I kind of get a little bit of a selfish energy here, like the Devil with the attachment to self, with the Queen of Pentacles, like somebody who really takes care of themselves or takes care of themselves first. It could be a Capricorn. Tell me about the Devil. Could be something where somebody here doesn't have, either they work too much or they're addicted to working, or it's like working out, like self-care. It's almost like this person's addicted to themselves, their image, working out, the physical. Tell me about the Devil. It's like they're very focused on the physical, the world. They want a new beginning. This is a new beginning. There's an end of a cycle here that is, I think, the negative cycle, or it's like some people can get very consumed with themselves, or they get into a habit of dealing or coping with things, and it could either be self-absorption or absorbing themselves into work. But I feel like it's this connection here, Cancer, that changes that routine, or comes that sort of resolves for something new. So there is a positive here that overcomes the Devil energy. That's something that cycle comes to an end. Maybe this person learns to do a little bit more outside, like instead of always being self-consumed, they get a little bit more nurturing towards you. They have intention to put in some effort or to offer you something here. They may take a bit of a break from work, or like get away from anything that they feel consumed by or addicted to. It's kind of like I see the world. It almost feels like a bit of a vacation in a way. They step away from their routine that maybe wasn't healthy, but maybe that was the coping that they did. Self-absorption, making lots of money, working a lot, keeping occupied, thinking that they're just taking care of themselves. They could have had this feeling of like, I'm not going to do anything for anybody. I'm not going to worry about anybody. I'm simply going to focus on myself. I'm only going to worry about me, myself, and I for now. And maybe that's just, but I think that changes. I think that they sort of open up a little bit now that you're showing up in their life, now that you've come in. Okay. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. I'm just curious a little bit about this person. Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, so they're doing what they want that's best suited for them. Even if that isn't necessarily the healthiest thing, okay? I know people who are like that, let's say, or who were once like that, addicted to work, addicted to the gym. I keep getting the gym. I keep getting sexualized, like self appearance, self-reflection of how they appear to other people. And sometimes that can seem a little bit like just self-absorbed. But I feel like that's what this person wanted. This person was at the time getting what they needed out of life, and they were relying on themselves. And they sort of made a point of saying, I don't care what other people think, or it's like, I'm taking care of me. I'm taking care of what's best for me, and I don't care right now. There's a bit of a rebellious energy maybe. But I do think that comes to an end. I think that this is a cycle they went through to cope with the pain, to deal with the pain. That was their form of coping. Okay. Any advice here for Cancer in this connection? I think that you're just coming in with a very strong level of feeling or attraction. I think that there was this, there's something about this person, but they're definitely making you work for it, or they're definitely making you prove yourself. What's the advice for Cancer in all of this? This person, they've come from a place that they feel that they can't rely on anybody, that they have to do everything on their own. And that's where the self-absorption can come into play, because they just focus on everything, that nobody else can do this, or they can't rely on people. They seem to feel like they're going to get burnt, or there's a condition attached to that. So that's why this person kind of hyper-focused on what made them feel good in life, what all the things that made them escape or just absorb into what they feel was best for themselves, taking care of themselves in a bit of a little bit egotistical, like it's just self. Okay, Knight of Swords for your advice here, taking action. I would say, like, it feels to me here, don't let those things take on personal, like don't let those things challenge you in a way, although these can be a little bit challenging, Cancer. I feel like you're just saying, I'm still going to go for it. This doesn't necessarily reflect or apply to you personally. It's because of their past pain, their experience, what they've gone through. It's a bit of projection onto you or onto your relationship or connection. Anything else here? I think that you have your shields up too. You have your own form of defense, or a sense of, like, I want to say deflection, okay? Deflect what comes at you. It's just deflect it off. I think this person changes their tune with you, ending saying, I don't really need to be this way with Cancer. Cancer is showing me with love, the Knight of Cups. They're showing me like emotional connection or attention or, genuineness. So it's like, don't stop taking action here if this is the thing you want to. Anything else? The Sun. This is something that I think that you bring a lot of joy and happiness into this person's life, Cancer. I think you show them different. I think this is a new beginning where it's a bit of, you're like a ray of sunshine. If this makes you happy, I think that by being happy, by being that light-filled energy, the joy, the love, go after this individual or chase this. This doesn't, although the Knight of Swords to me kind of feels sometimes like we're taking on a challenge, to other people this might be a bigger challenge to handle because they might take all of this very personally. But if you know in your heart that you're being pure and, you know, you're showing up in your light form, in a form of honesty and transparency, there's really no threat. You're just showing up and you don't have to defend anything. That's why I'm saying it's more of a deflect, like let that bounce off, because it's not, I don't feel like the Sun, Leo energy, has bad intentions. I think that that's a sign of loyalty. It's a sign that you're saying, hey, I have a lot of joy and happiness. I live a good life. I am a good person. I have something here to show you. And I think this person is kind of coming out of that little bit of that dark devil tower, Three of Swords energy, where they're a little bit, they're hanging on to a past memory that really needs to be kind of let go and left on that past experience, not brought into yours. So you are the one, Cancer, with the Knight of Swords. You're going to challenge them. This isn't necessary. It's a challenge from seeing that, but if you don't take that personally, there's nothing to prove. So you can make me prove myself, but I don't have any bad intentions. So it's not stressful. You know, again, if you're coming from a good intention, this person ultimately does want, I think, they would like something stable and committal and long-term. That's why they got hurt in the past, because they fell. They put their love into this. They put all of their care and love and nurture. Queen of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. They gave a lot to somebody or in the past, and it's just that one particular person that treats them poorly, that they change and they say, I'm going to put all of this back into me, and I'm going to selfishly, that's the word. It's like self-absorbed, but like selfishly do everything that they want and not let anybody in almost. So I think that you're kind of challenging this person to let go of what hurt them and to show up happy, to show up in the sun, to show up in a new light, a new beginning. It's like birthing new energy and being grateful almost for the fact that maybe they have met a nice person here, being you, Cancer. Again, I think you just showed up with love or just feeling for them. So there's that, you're bringing in some sunshine here to kind of warm the situation up. I think you help, again, Nine of Cups. I think this person realizes that they can be happy again, that they can really live a fulfilled relationship or a fulfilled life without feeling the jaded energy or that needing to make people prove themselves. They don't trust that somebody else isn't good intention. They feel that sooner or later this is going to end. Sooner or later I'm going to get cheated on, or sooner or later someone's going to lie, or, you know, they're on edge about that. So I think that go after this person. If you guys feel attracted, I think you do have an attraction to this person. I think you see that this person does have a lot of confidence. Otherwise, they have a lot of like passion and drive in their life. That maybe they're a very hard worker, that they can kind of, you know, back it up a little bit if they're overdoing themselves at the workplace, that they can start to take some time to enjoy a new connection. But I think you see or you admire the fact that this person is very passion driven, you know, works hard, but they've just gotten into this, like, I'm doing me and I don't care. It's a bit of it's just a reaction. Okay. The Empress at the bottom of the deck, okay? Healing, love, self-worth. I think you show this person just how beautiful they are. I think you show them what they're capable of healing and creating. This person, again, commitment. This person has, this is motherly energy. Somebody here who wants something that's meaningful and it has a lot of abundance to focus on the future. Okay, Seven of Wands. Okay, I feel like you're going to try to let this person let their guards down, to just let you in. I think this person lets you in, Cancer. I think you are the one person that somehow challenges them to to see things in a happier way, to see things in a better attitude in that Sun card. I feel like it is the feminine in the relationship that has this, it's the divine masculine that is bringing in the love, the warmth. I think it's the trust, the warmth, the comfort, the love is coming in from the divine masculine. Again, roles can be reversed. I feel like it's the divine feminine that is going through the healing, that is going through saying, you know, my self-worth, I'm worth a lot. I have to forgive and let go of who hurt me and put that behind. So I feel like this person realizes that, you know, you're still worthy and that you still have the potential to have a loving, healing, connected, long-term, honest relationship, a healthy relationship. But I feel like they have had their fair share of players, let's so to say. Okay, so there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of coming together. I think this person really wants to correct and make things better, especially with you. If you've had any kind of, you know, jealous or any kind of this turbulent energy or making you have to prove yourself, I think at the end when this person realizes that the love and the joy and the happiness is there, and that they have a sense of security and abundance for the long, that you would really give them all that you could, that's when they start to feel safe. Okay, let's do the Oracle of the Birds for you guys, Cancer. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like you're taking them on. You're not threatened by what they're putting you through, the tests. They're testing you. They're putting you through a bunch of tests, but these are not hard tests for you. These exams are a cinch. You're going through them, but you're ultimately challenging them because you're confronting them in a way that proves them wrong, that you're confronting them saying, all your fears do not apply to me. They don't apply to Cancer. Your insecurities, your fears, fair enough, but they're not applicable. So you're testing them, you're challenging them to trust, to let their guards down, to feel happy again, to feel loved again, to feel protected. The divine masculine is like to blanket that person in protection, that they are safe. So I think that's an interesting thing here, is that they're coming off as like strong and defensive, or, you know, you're gonna have to prove yourself, but really those are just past insecurities being projected into their new reality. What's the message here for Cancer? It's got to be some kind of loyalty in a bird or something. Nest. Okay. Safety. Didn't I say? Safety and security. Give space to your desires and visions. You are protected and looked after. So this could be for the cross-watcher message, but again, it's that nest, it's that home, it's that a safety nest, a safety net for somebody to feel like they're in the same home kind of thing. Okay, the nest. Looking at the nest, hidden wishes come back into your awareness. Ask yourself, do you give yourself enough protection, safety, and security? Are you ready to guard your own being? Do you allow yourself the opportunity to grow in your own timing and to give yourself the necessary love and security, even belatedly? So I think that this person has to, it's like the Empress. Are they giving themselves and you the permission and the ability to be loved, to feel safe, to have that within yourself? How do you design your nest? There are all kinds of architecture. Have you already chosen the type and shape suitable for you? Do you love being close to the earth, maybe even the rare form of a hole in the ground? Or do you prefer to build in lofty heights, perhaps even on rocky outcrops? Do you favor staying in a colony, or do you prefer a single site? What materials do you favor? Allow yourself full self-expression and choose the form that is best for you so that you can mature in your own time within the protection of your nest. There's that word protection again. I feel like that's the thing here with the divine masculine of the sun. And maybe you guys are talking about moving in, or if they're testing you about moving in or how that looks. More meanings. Joyful situations are in the offing. Happy coincidences are on the horizon. Happy. Birds nest with eggs. A legacy will be bequeathed to you, or you will be blessed with children. Empties bird nests. A new phase of life begins. Bird's nest on the roof, protection for the house, and your plan or project is successful. Again, there's that being blessed with children, which is the Empress, birthing, creating, family, life, motherhood. Affirmation, Cancer, I provide for myself the protection, safety, and security that I need for my growth. I am ready for myself, for my personal love and security. And I think that's what somebody here was doing, was like they were protecting themselves, working hard, doing this, but it wasn't necessarily the right approach or the healthiest approach. You know, it was attached to that devil. So it's kind of like it had a little bit of a flawed intention or meaning behind it, kind of thing. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave your reading there. I want to wish you guys a great day. Thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate your comments and sharing my channel. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.